What's good, YouTube? Vinny here, bringing you my top 100 Fit Champs highlights. I think there might be like 6-7 games in here where you lot can get to experience basically my goals, the goals I conceded this weekend league. Sadly, I didn't get the loss in. Basically, I'll go on with the story. There was a E-Champions League qualifiers this weekend. A lot of my time was occupied by that, and I got I was basically free. You couldn't lose more than 3. So if you lost 4, you're out. And I got to I was at 1 win, 2 losses, and then I went 3 win, 2 losses. Then I went 3 and 3, and I thought everything was over at that point. But I powered through that day. That Saturday, finished 4 and 3, which then allowed me to go into the Sunday to play. I went 3-0 in the Swiss on that Sunday, then went into winners bracket, won the first winners bracket, then went into the second winners bracket to qualify for the event, and I lost 120th minute in the last game. I was absolutely gutted because I did think I could have probably had him in penalties. I made a load of mistakes in attack, super nervous. Luckily there was a losers bracket. We powered through the losers bracket and we clutched up. We now qualify for the E-Champions League, as well as the events have already qualified this year. So that's with me with the E-Champions League and also the Premier League, which should get me a load of points for the playoffs and hopefully make me get into playoffs. So then you're wondering why haven't you got the loss? Well, I then had 20 games of weekend league to play from 10 PM, and my 2 days, my Saturday was I think about an 8 to 10 hour shift basically of Swiss. My Sunday then was from 12 to 10 PM, which is another 10 hours, and then I had the 20 weekend league games to play. So I was absolutely knackered. I didn't want to play the weekend league, but I needed to for the pro points, and obviously for the top 100 awards for you guys to see, for me to have a conversation like this. If I didn't obviously play, I wouldn't be able to do this video. So the loss, basically I matched another pro, young lad from Sweden called Olito, quality player, but I was really not up to it. I was falling asleep basically through all my 20 games. Like I was in a party with Shells, and me and him was absolutely just knackered. We had to power through the games, so I rage quit, to be honest with you. I think it was like 3-1 to him, and I was like, it's just not worth, I need to get these games done. Don't let me use my energy up now, because it's just it's just going to be too much hassle. There is a few close games though, as you'll see in these games, and that honestly was to being tired. I've never experienced being so tired and playing FIFA. I think my last game I played a standard gold Premier League team, so it had Fernandinho, Fabinho, Ericsson and that. And this guy gave me a run for my money. I think it's actually this game right here. Yeah, I win 3-2. And he's got that Jesus is a red Jesus. He's got normal Sterling, normal Sane, Benjamin Mendy and stuff. This is my last game. It was 2 AM, and I'm not joking. I was basically falling asleep, and I was getting so frustrated because I just couldn't score, as I gave away a pen there. And when I gave away that pen, I was like, oh my lord, I'm gonna bottle top 100 in the last game of my 20 in one sitting. Luckily, I think it took me 4 hours to actually power through the 20 games. Rage quits everywhere, which is obviously a bonus. Obviously having my team does help of getting the rage quits, because I can just power through games and make them quit early because the players are so good. Especially this team of the Mbappe. I think when people see this guy play football, on FIFA, it's just crazy. You might also notice some of the highlights are longer than some. This is because I'm trying to show a little bit more detailed on how I'm building up my play. What if I lose the play originally in the attack? How do I respond? How do I get the ball back? So basically you get to see a bit of my defending, my early press there, and just so you can just sort of get an idea how I'm keeping composed through all this moment. So you see that goal there was very good. I greened that shot with Cruyff, but my back was to goal, so it wasn't going to be ever a good shot unless it glitched and it was a super rifle, which sometimes it does. But obviously I got the ball with Ronaldo and did a bit of work with him and Mbappe and got a goal. But yeah, as you might see on the highlight thing, the game was super dead at this point, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna hold the ball out. Just let me just win 2-1, screw it. And then this guy, look how bad this defending is. This Ericsson just, and then the great little pass in from Ericsson to Fabinho. And then this is what I'm saying, like I'll leave in the highlights long. This guy gets a corner, and I remember this corner, and then the ball coming out, and I was like, I'm losing, I've lost. We do go on and counter him, I think, from the corner. But yeah, crazy weekend league. If you guys want to like see more like long highlights, let me know. If I might have some Champions League qualifier games. I don't know what the quality of the video will be like because I captured it on my PlayStation. But if you guys want to see that, let me know, because then you might be able to see a bit more pro versus pro gameplay, as we won that header with Mbappe to actually win that game 3-2. Yeah, I got a few games recorded. If you want to see like maybe a full game, me going over details of it, they are that a lot of the games are dead, to be honest with you, because of how people are playing this patch and whatnot. But it might be entertaining to watch, to just see pro versus pro, or like pro versus like top level players. As I think I did score some nice goals. I think being able to going from playing like pros qualifiers and then go into this, like the weekend league, was a lot easier because obviously the concentration didn't have to be as high. Regarding, I remember this guy's team actually had like a lot of the new icons, like that was the Socrates, the new Socrates and whatnot. So yeah, like it was crazy good team. I remember this goal when I remember when that happened. I was like, wait, what? I went to head it with Ronaldo and I just headed it upwards, and oh my lord, I remember seeing like this team was crazy. I think that's Team of the Year Van Dijk. Yeah, Trent. Like he has all the special cards. Primer, Socrates. But yeah, simple as that. Let me know how you guys got on with the weekend league as well. Because I usually do ask, like, what did you get in your rewards? Let me know what you've actually achieved this weekend. If you've achieved anything better than you usually have. Hopefully my custom tactics, what I did release, has helped with that. I have seen a lot of comments saying that they have helped and they've made you play a lot better, which is good to see. It's obviously a bonus to see like my viewers obviously do better, my subscribers do better. That's why people subscribe to like the channels, isn't it? To basically improve their gameplay. But yeah, it's this patch, man, it's very frustrating. These crosses, I think in my game to qualify in the losers bracket, I've never seen. I think I have it recorded. That might have to be uploaded. The goals I was conceding, like I was losing my head. Like this guy was crossing it from like out of nowhere to Ibra on the edge of the box, white, and then like it was flying in the top corner. Like I don't mind if somebody like greens it, and it goes top corner. But these guys were like whiting shots and they were just flying like it was a green. Maybe it was giving me the glitch, but like it happened about 4 times in a row, so maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't really a glitch. But I'm super happy that I qualified for that event. I've got E-Nations coming up this weekend as well, so hopefully I can clutch up that. It's going to be very challenging. I think only 2 people qualify out of 2 tournaments, so if I can power through, qualify for that, that'd be crazy good. Obviously the opportunity to represent your country is a massive one. But I'll talk over to about the gameplay now. Obviously we got there's actually only like 4 more minutes left of the video. As you see you've probably seen this shot 2 times in a row there with Mbappe. Actually no, you're going to see it again right here. Mbappe, this is what I do with him. I make him run and I just green that shot to the net far corner, and he's so good at it. The power he gets in. I think I actually whited that shot though that time, but the one before I greened. It seemed to be like one of my main ways of scoring this weekend is playing that pass to Mbappe and just hitting it across goal. Green. Nice little play here with Ronaldo. Find Neymar out wide. Probably could have sweated it there for a guarantee goal. I'm not too sure. With the AI, obviously, you never know what could happen. But we went near post. I assumed that he was going to move the keeper. And I just went near post. I whited the shot. The bad defending there once again. We sent Maxime, I think it is. Maxime, who scored there. But I think this weekend league went pretty calm regarding like the situation and whatnot. So that was fine by me, obviously. I think that's like 3 top 100s in a row now, 3 top 29 and 1s. I would like to get a 30, but 29 1s obviously good. That's only 3 games out of 90, so that's like an 87 and 3 record. I remember that goal going in right there, and I was mind blown, by the way, because that should have never really actually gone in. It was basically jammy, because my Mbappe, for some reason, got his foot around a defender when he was behind him. It was crazy. I just see a lot of my play does go through Ronaldo quite early, so when I'm trying to like get the ball out of defense or like from my midfield to attack, my main guy is like the Cruyff and the Ronaldo. I try and do work with them too, and then push out wide. That's why obviously I've got the balance on the CDMs, and they help in the attack so much, man. Like I know a lot of you might have started using it now, and I do recommend it. It's crazy helpful against these drop back tactics. You press a little bit earlier as well in defense, so that's obviously good. A nice little bit of skill there with Ronaldo. Little step over heel to heel, and then we hit that far post. Green, I remember that one. A lot of my shots are green, but there is a few whites. My timing seems to be slightly off with this new patch. I'm not too sure why. I need to get practicing once again. If you guys want to see how I practice my time finishing, let me know in the comments, and I will do a video on it. I have had it planned for a while that I would show everyone how to maybe improve your green percentage, basically, and how to get more comfortable with the time finishing. Obviously, it probably is not as effective as it was at the start of the year. Obviously a new feature coming in, we wanted to sort of know then, but if you could obviously pick it up now, I think it's probably going to be in the next FIFA. It doesn't surprise me if it wouldn't. It's obviously they've added it this year. I doubt they'd remove it the year after. As you see, I'm quite aggressive in defense with my defenders in weekend league. It's not really a thing I do against pros, but I think in the weekend league I am very aggressive. I'm switching quite constant, trying to just press the ball, get the ball early. I move my keeper way too much in situations, but that is something I will definitely improve on. But yeah, let me know if you want to see that time finishing. I can't really do keeper movement because tutorial, because there's not a way you can practice it. It's just sort of like learning by yourself by playing games. But I might start streaming some draft gameplay over the next 2 weeks. Maybe if you want to see other games, I do play like Apex and Call of Duty, which will probably be on my stream as well this month. So check out my stream, which will be in the description. I think this is one of the last few goals of the actual video. Nice little passing move there, but before the video ends, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you've enjoyed it, if you've got any tips on how I can improve this video for the next time, so it's more enjoyable to watch for you. You learn a few things, maybe what you haven't, as at the moment I just sort of go with the flow. Yeah, so that's a few things to put in the comments. Let me know, and peace.